Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's me, the one and only Rick Daniel. And guess what? I'm still fucking here, aren't I? Yeah, my lawyer's been fucking digging and digging and trying and trying. I'm spending a lot of money trying to get out of this. Even though I'm getting paid to do this, I'm trying to get the fuck out of doing it, don't you see? So, I'm back here in this stupid fucking office, studio, whatever the fuck these fucks want to call it. And I guess I gotta tell you some more shit, don't I? It's been a while. How's everybody doing that's listening? Hope y'all doing good. Because I am not doing so hot. I just haven't been feeling well lately, you know. I've been down, been spending a lot of money, haven't been outside so much, you know. Things are starting to get a little bit annoying. I was annoyed at the beginning of this podcast series, but now, 5 episodes in, I'm fucking tired. I'm fucking tired of coming to this goddamn place. I was tired after the second episode. But hey, I guess sometimes you just gotta do what you got yourself into, even if you made that mistake while you were fucked up on drugs. Maybe you're being taken advantage of, but hey, who am I to say? Each case varies from time to time. So, what's been new with me aside from all this fucking shit? I've been digging deep through my brain. Been trying to find some stories I could tell. Some stories that maybe will catch your fucking attention and interest. Well, guess what? On my way to this fucking place, I thought of something. I thought of this one time. One of my very few jobs I had outside of being professionally famous. I was once a grocery store worker. I used to work at this little place called the Cent Store. It was where they sold cheap shit. Everything was cheap, and all the name brand stuff was extremely expensive. It was bizarre. Anyway, a lot of poor people, people that didn't want to spend so much money, would come through the kind of places. You would see these fucking people coming in, and they would just be buying chips for their fucking children all the time. Every day they came in, buy some chips. They would use their fucking government-assisted stuff for that. I mean, I'm not one to shame someone for being on government assistance. I get it. I understand some people need help sometimes. The world can be tough. But that doesn't mean that you should use it to buy junk every fucking day. And then they would use their hard-earned money and they would buy themselves cigarettes. They'd buy some beers. Maybe for the kids. Who knows? I wasn't their fucking parents. I was just a person checking them out. Anyway. So, a lot of people like that came through that kind of store. And, you know, some people were good, honest people. Some people were real pieces of shit. I get it. That's every fucking store, you know. They've got their people. It doesn't matter how much money you have, how much money you don't have. It depends on the kind of person you are and how you carry yourself sometimes. Anyway, during that time in my life, I remember I was so good at this job I was doing. I would usually stock shelves. You know, I was doing good, and I was asked to pick up some extra hours working and helping clean up this other store. So on multiple occasions, I would find myself going to another store in a different location in the state I was in. And me and a group of people would clean up that store. Now, there were some pretty cool people on this group, if I do say so. There was a guy I like to call Richie. Now, Richie was a really dope guy. He was a cool cat. He was a big, brown Mexican. Yeah, that's right. He was a big, brown Mexican. He carried a goatee on his face. He had long, black hair slicked back. Now, Richie was a cool cat, and I'll tell you why. I remember I would pull up to the parking lot before we got into another worker's car, and we would all carpool to these locations. So I remember pulling up one day, and I pulled up, and I'm sitting in my car taking a couple hits here and there out of this pipe I had. I was smoking some weed at the time. And I'm smoking, and I look over, and there's Richie, and I had barely met Richie at the time. And I see Richie, and he's smoking a bowl too, and I look over at him, he looks over at me, and we just fucking hold up our pipes and nod at each other and smile. That started a friendship right there. It did. So every morning before we would go to these different locations, me and him would get to the parking lot first, and we would smoke our bowls. We'd sit in his car, and we would just hotbox it. No, the windows would usually be down. Sometimes I'd be standing outside of it. Anyway, we would always just go, and then we'd go get picked up and get the fuck out of the place we were in and go to some other place. Anyway, there was another guy that was part of the group. His name was Romeo. Now, Romeo fit the description. He was definitely a man that liked to get his way around the ladies. That sounds like he's a very aggressively pushing man. I didn't mean to say it like that. What I meant to say was he's a ladies' man. He likes to hang out around the ladies. He likes to talk to the ladies. He likes to get sweet with the ladies. Romeo was a cool cat as well. And then there was Joe. Joe was a pretty cool guy. He was a pretty straight man for the most part. He liked to buy knives. Yeah, he bought a lot of knives. We would always stop at this rest stop, and he would always be looking at knives. It was kind of, we would stop because it was a way to kind of run the clock up a little bit more, get paid for being gone longer, even though we weren't working. We were just stopped, taking our time, browsing through some random ass shit. And he would always just look at these knives because they had a collection of knives, probably overpriced for the fucking quality they were, honestly. But hey, his life, not mine. Pretty cool. I guess the whole group was cool. We were all cool people. That's why we were doing what we were doing. Anyway, that was actually the second squad. There was previous squads that I was part of before, but they didn't really stick around because they had other things they would do. So us four were we were the solid team. And we just killed it. We would go to these stores and we'd clean them up. They'd look like shit. Their back rooms would be full of groceries. Their workers there looked like half-assed chumps. Yeah, half-assed chumps. That's what I'm saying. And we just pick it up. We'd make their store look better. Our director would be like, hey, you're a cool guy, and I guess our director was a big fucking nerd. Played video games and shit. Nothing wrong with that if you're listening out there playing video games and shit, but hey, that's just how it fucking goes sometimes, the wind rolls just like that. If you catch the drift, I'm drifting out. Anyway, so, that's going to be the title of this episode. Anyway, so. Fuck, I'm fucking stuck. It's been a while since I've been behind this microphone. Stressful. Having a bad time in life right now. I was having a good time, enjoying my sobriety, until these reapers came to claim what I had signed while I was fucked up in the past. And I'm just sick of it. I'm sick of driving all the way out here to do this. I'm sick of seeing all these fucking executives and producers begging me to make them fucking money. I'm tired of it. Rick Daniel is at the end of the road. Don't you see this? Enjoying my sobriety into my death. But this is stressful because I don't want to be doing this. I don't want to be sitting in this office behind this microphone telling you parts of my life. Telling you shit that you should know because I'm Rick fucking Daniel. Professionally famous. You know all my content if you're listening. If you're new to this, then maybe you don't get it. Maybe you don't understand. But hey, I'm just tired. I'm tired of doing this. Tired of not being happy because I have to come do something I don't want to do. I have to talk about times that I've gotten over with meditation, sobriety training. And now I'm talking about my past. The weight is back on me to carry something for someone I don't even give a shit about. This company. That's who I'm talking about. Life can be strange, and I've lived the strange life. Now I'm near the end of the road. I'm old. The days are a lot longer, and I do a lot less. I've grown used to it now. Enjoying each day, working less, if any. I thought I was fucking retired. But here I am, doing this because these fucking wolves in their fucking suits and ties want to force me into this bullshit. I have to sit here and pry through my thoughts and dig and dig and dig. And it's not that I don't care about you people listening. You are who made me who I am. Even the drug addict, you fucking assholes. I'm just tired. I'll finish this episode, but I fucking hope my lawyer can pull this plug because I just want to enjoy this sobriety and die. Sorry to get so dark on you right there. The weight of the world can be heavy sometimes, but we should try and remain positive, even in the face of things we don't want to do. So, I will do what I have to do because I made a mistake, and now I will right that mistake, even if it is destroying me slowly. We were the best of the best of the best. We were a good crew. I would always get high, and I would always go do good work. What else do you want me to fucking say? We were better than the other groups that would come, because other stores had these small groups as well. Those are usually the groups that carried the women that Romeo would try and seduce. He was funny. He was a funny cat. He wasn't a cat. He was a human. God damn it. I know that, you stupid fucking idiot. If you ever try and correct me like that again, I'll fucking end you. Okay? I don't give a shit. I've already got a fucking lawyer. I've already been spending a lot of money on this shit. If you ever fucking talk to me like that again or look at me like that again, get this guy fucking out of here. I don't care. We'll fucking cut through this shit. We'll cut it out. Get that fucking guy out of here. I don't want him in here. I told you I won't fucking do this shit if he's in here. God. Fucking A, dude. Can I finish this fucking story? All I want to do is just finish this fucking story so I can get the fuck out of here and go home. I don't want to be here. I just fucking went on a rant about it. What don't you guys understand about this? I don't want to be in here. You guys are making me do this. I'm forced to tell all. It's fucking bullshit and I'm tired of it. Get this fucking guy out of here right now. If you don't get this guy out of here, I'm not going to do this. Get this fucking guy out of here. I will not fucking do this. Get him out. Get him out. Later, you fucking fuck. We were the best of the best. No one could compete with us. There were other cats in our group. Fuck! There were other people in our group. And these other people had names. And these other people were people. They weren't cats. I understand. We were the best of the best. That's all I gotta fucking say about that. I really don't want to fucking go on with this shit. 16 minutes. What do you want me to drag on for another fucking 4? Just so you can get your 20 minutes that you fucking guaranteed, that I guaranteed under some fucking bullshit contract. I'm just killing airtime now. Well, what the fuck do you want me to talk about? I thought I had something. I thought I had something and I didn't. Okay? I'm fucking old. What don't you understand about that? Okay? I'm fucking old. You guys don't fucking treat me with respect here. You know, back in the day, the guy who fucking asked me to sign this contract, he was a nice guy. He was a cool guy back in the day. But now all you new kids, you new kids on this stupid fucking block, now you guys are just dicks, disrespectful, ungrateful. All you care about is the dollar signs. And guess what? It's not always about the money. I've had money. I let it destroy me. I let it rebuild me. But guess what? That wasn't what made me. What made me was the character I am. And the characters I could portray. How I would let myself be vulnerable. And how I would let myself change. Grow. Learn. Be different. Sometimes that's just what you have to do to get through life. You have to be your character. Sometimes you don't know who you are. You're destined to search for various characters. But guess what? Sometimes the characters are painful. Sometimes the characters don't make it. Sometimes the characters are forgotten. That's all I gotta say. I'm Rick Daniel, and I'm sorry I just made you fucking depressed. Maybe this next episode will be something more uplifting. Maybe there won't be another episode. I fucking hope not.